Hi guys, and welcome back. Or if you're new here, then hi, it's great to have you. With today's draw along, I want to talk a bit about how to deal with burnout. It is a bit of a draw along for anybody who's looking how to draw horses' manes. It's also a giveaway announcement, so I do hope you enjoy. I'm doodling some horses in my sketchbook here. I got a bunch of comments on Instagram asking me to make a mane and tail tutorial for horses, and I'm hoping to do a proper one soon. So this is just a kind of casual draw along and mainly me rambling about how to deal with burnout over the top. Honestly, I've been a bit under the weather lately, so I hope this draw along is useful for now, whilst I work on feeling a little bit better. So before I get into ways of dealing with burnout, I want to tell you a bit about my giveaway. So I host a membership called the Inspiration to Creation Collective. It's aimed at burnt out and lost artists who are looking to find confidence in their art through things like monthly coaching, paint and sip sessions, and guided monthly projects. I've decided to give 20 artists their first month, which is worth €37, completely on me. All you need to do is pop a comment below with 3 things: what you want to achieve in your art, what is holding you back, and what you're most interested in about the ITCC. It would be really helpful too if you leave your Instagram handle. I will reach out to all the winners very soon. And if you want to learn a little bit more about the ITCC, then you can follow the link in the description below. So now let's talk about burnout. What even is it? Well, for me, it's that feeling that everything is a little too much. I have little to no desire to create anything, and ultimately it just leads to periods of major self-doubt and almost zero hope for myself and my art. Burnout happens in so many areas, and not just to art, but when it does come to art, it can be the most soul-destroying thing. It comes from frustration, criticism, and for me, the biggest trigger is when I feel like I've been experiencing a lot of negativity. Rejection for commissions, for example, or my Instagram not growing, and all that kind of stuff. So how do I deal with it? First, I take a day off. I leave social media and I do something that I want. And that could be anything, like a walk in the park or a ride on the bus to town, a pastry from the bakery. I just satisfy my whims and I let my gut and intuition guide me. I find that those things are the first to go when I'm burnt out. I'll silence the whims, I'll silence my wants because, I haven't earned them or I don't deserve them. But sometimes they need to be satisfied, and I always give myself that permission to go and fulfill one of my cravings because it genuinely gives me a boost. I've learned that I do deserve those things, and it's okay because my mind is just talking me down from it, and it doesn't mean that I don't actually deserve to treat myself to the nice things. Second, I go to look for the good things going on, and without going down a toxic positivity spiral, I try to focus on the good that I have evidence for. For example, I recently got a few negative reviews on my Domestica course, and it crushed me. But because we're hardwired for survival, I was focusing on the negative and ignoring the 2 years worth of positive reviews I had already received. I looked at the good reviews and I thought about the nice things people say, and it really put into perspective that actually the negativity isn't necessarily a reflection on me today. I made that course 2 years ago and it isn't reflective of who I have become. It's out of my control, so it's okay. And looking at the things that are positive made me realise that it's so small, the amount of negativity that I might receive, and it's the same for everything. The negativity in comparison is so small, it's so little, and we tend to put things like negativity on a much bigger scale. We focus on things like that and they really can get blown out of proportion, and I know I'm guilty of it, but it sure as heck does make things feel like they're worse than they actually are. So focusing on the positive really helps. Thirdly, and probably lastly for now, is that I reach out to community. I'm grateful to have friends and family and Instagram followers who are all so smart and full of wisdom. I also have the Inspiration to Creation Collective that, even though I work on to provide value and support for those in the ITCC, I can also turn to them for guidance when I need it. Because we are all human and we all have rainy days. And when I reach out to people, I get out of my head. People tell me kind things and they tell me the facts. So many of my causes of burnout are due to my head getting in the way. Plus, when people can help you, they feel so empowered. They have such knowledge and such skills that when you ask them for help and they can help you, that they get that sense of reward and value too. Having friends, having community is enormous for us artists. You know, we're often so solitary in our pursuits. It's not often that you find an art that is done as a community, apart from maybe, you know, performance arts or musical arts maybe. But when you're on your own, it's so easy to get absorbed by the things that go on in your head, and just finding a way to release those thoughts is so powerful. So those are the 3 key ways I've found to help me deal with burnout, and I hope you find it useful. I hope that if you're experiencing these things, then they pass soon for you too. Please don't forget my giveaway for the Inspiration to Creation Collective. I really can't wait to share this membership with you and help you as much as it already is helping other artists, and that's myself included. I want to thank you so much for watching this and for subscribing if you are. I can't wait to see you for the next video. So have a great week, guys. Goodbye.